channel where a newbie like me gets into all things tactical. With the funny movie introductions out of the way per usual, like we always do, let's get right into today's video. So today's video is going to be yet another tactical review video, complimentary to the tactical review segment, or a part of the tactical review segment. As you guys know by now, the tactical review segment basically just is an overview of specific products that I have within my possession, just more of a highlighted or featured review or overview of the product, as opposed to it being complementary to some other product, whether it be a plate carrier, whether it be a placard system, whether it be a battle belt, whatever the case may be. So in this specific instance, today's tactical review video is going to highlight the Hailey Strategic Flat Pack. This is very similar to the tactical review video that I did for the Spiritus Flat Pack. So essentially the Spiritus Flat Pack is the knockoff version of the Hailey Strategic Flat Pack. So in this instance, you're almost going to get kind of a Gucci version of the tactical review. So that way, if anything, you can also use this as a cross-reference to compare the Hailey Strategic Flat Pack to its knockoff counterpart, the Spiritus Flat Pack. But with all the rambling out of the way, let's get right into today's video, and I will see you guys on the other side. Alrighty guys, and away we go. So this is the Hailey Strategic Flat Pack. Retail price is $160, obviously plus tax. All in all, it is a all-encompassing, a decent tactical slash EDC backpack. Generally used for multitude of different purposes, whether it be like I stated before, in more of a tactical rain or experience, or even in just standard day-to-day EDC. Taking a look at the shoulder straps, they are adjustable at both points at the top of the bag. They have Velcro hook and loop attachment points down near the bottom, and to adjust to varying sizes and degrees of people, or obviously to adjust the bag to any type of dimensions or however you may want it to fit. Looking over at the shoulder straps, you do have a cross-body connection point, as well as two additional straps connected that basically connect the shoulder straps together via a quick connect buckle, just to obviously allocate for more quick removal, or be able to alter the bag and adjust it to retrofit into another practicality, which you'll see in the later part of the video, which would basically be to set it up for a almost a chest rig style system with the integration of a multitude of different placards. Now, the flat pack concept is an actual pretty popular design from Hailey Strategic. Its initial kind of design was more so orchestrated along the lines of the availability to essentially manufacture a backpack that can, as the name suggests, run flat, but when needed you can extend it out to basically fill a variety of different components or fill a variety of different needs. So it offers you both the availability to run more of a slick style flat pack, and then bump it out as needed and expand it to be able to run bigger things if you needed more carry space across the board. Looking at the front face of the flat pack, it does have a bottom zipperable pocket, just for basically quick access for little knickknacks here and there that you may need to stow away for quick access. At this present point, I just have some of the secondary buckles to be able to retrofit this specific backpack into, again, a chest rig, which you will see in the later half, as stated previously, later half of the video. Looking at the bottom pocket set, you basically will get kind of a showcase of how the first initial bottom pocket setup does expand. You basically have a bottom primary zipper that zippers around the actual bottom pocket, then allows you to bump it out and fill more items into it as necessary. Alright, from here we'll just kind of touch on a little bit of the history, I guess, a general basic history from the best of my knowledge when it comes to the Hailey Strategic Flat Pack. As far as I am aware, Hailey Strategic was the first to design this type and style flat pack that allows the availability for both pockets to pop out. After basically primary distribution of the pack, a lot of other clones and variations from a multitude of different manufacturers have come out since. I did recently do a video for the Cridex variation of the Flat Pack Plus. Feel free to check that video on my channel. But essentially, it's a one-for-one knockoff or clone of this specific pack. So the best way to kind of relate to it is this is kind of the Gucci OG variant of a multitude of different style flat pack systems that you will find out on the market today.
Who's that?
It's my mother.
You have her eyes.
Alrighty, from here we're working away and opening up the front face, the primary pocket for the flat pack. Just taking a look from here, we can see the interior has almost like a hook and loop slash fleece style interior, meant to protect any type of delicate items, just in case you have any rubbage or anything like that. It will kind of allocate or avoid from any type of abrasions or friction, rubbing, causing any issues. But it also allows availability to affix or to strap any type of hook and loop pockets, or like a holster or anything of that nature. You do have a primary back pocket or pouch that you can slide a camelback into to allocate for carrying water whenever needed. But for the most part, this pack is basically as simple as can be. It allows you kind of the modularity to retrofit and change it up however you see fit. When you do purchase the bag within itself, it comes standardized, like I said, as you kind of see it. The only true big variation is that this wolf gray variant or version of the flat pack is more of a EDC style. It does not have the molly on the back face of the flat pack to allocate mauling onto a plate carrier. So if you're looking to purchase flat pack at any point to directly molly it onto a plate carrier of any sort, just keep in mind that if you do purchase or go for the wolf gray color, you will not have that molly availability. You'll just have like kind of just a standard padded back, like a normal backpack. The primary pocket does expand out, similar to the smaller pocket that you saw at the earlier part of the video. Nothing really to explain in thorough detail here about that. As you can tell, it does the same thing. It expands out to allocate more space and or room for you to fit bigger items into the backpack whenever needed. And then, of course, when those items come out of the bag, you just go ahead, you just can essentially squish the bag back down and cause it back to be a flatter, lower profile and a little bit more of a slicker profile. But all in all, just kind of go through the final stretch of the video, just taking a look at everything, and then we'll lead into the fit check version, or at least the fit check portion of the video.
What would you rather be? A bear or a dog?
I don't care.
I want to be a bear dog. Half dog, half bear. 'Cause that way, I could live in the house, but I still get to make a duty out in the woods.
Alrighty, now from here, this will be the standardized fit check that I tend to do for most of the tactical review videos for items that actually do require me to put something on. So per standard fit check style portions, you're going to see me just go ahead and throw this bag on and then kind of give a 360-degree look of how the bag sits and is set on my frame. Really not much commentary to lead in from that. You'll also get a little bit of a retrofit of me opening the bags up and showcasing just a different angle and a different view of some of the same stuff that I already went over in the previous portion of this specific video. If you missed that or fast forwarded ahead, feel free to scroll on back to kind of get that awkward and basic review of a backpack. But for the most part, you're just going to see this is just a standard fit check. And yeah, so enjoy the fit check, and I will jump back in whenever necessary. So as I kind of touched on at the front or the beginning part of the video, this is kind of just me opening everything up again and showing you a different angle or look at the bag within itself, and just kind of showcasing how it looks from, I guess, more vertical or front angle, or however you may describe it. But yeah, so just kind of showcasing this stuff up. Just wanted to kind of touch on that to reiterate that fact. And I'll be back in a little bit to narrate some more stuff. Alrighty, now for the most part, this is kind of a full look of what the bag looks like, fully extended, with both pockets fully extended out. I was half tempted to actually stuff this thing out to kind of give a general overview of how this would look, stuffed basically to max capacity in its extended out form. I might do that at a later part of another video that might be integrated with either my my Faro Concepts plate carrier, or maybe a secondary placard system, or just maybe an update video down the road. But for the most part, like I said, this is just kind of a basic overview of the bag within itself. So at some point or another, I'm sure I will have that thing stocked out to the brim with stuff to give a better display of what it can carry.
Ludwig? Ludwig! Yeah, Drebin? I have a message for you from Vincent Ludwig. I'm sorry I can't hear you. Don't fire the gun while you're talking.
Now, overall, I think this is one of the primary selling points for this specific flat pack, other than the availability that it can be flattened out. It's basically the availability for this specific flat pack to be retrofitted into a makeshift chest rig. What you can see here based on the video is me attaching the Hailey Strategic Flat Pack to a Spiritus Systems Microflight MK4, I believe, chest rig. For the most part, this specific flat pack system can be integrated to most placard systems that have the 4 quick connect buckles on the placard within themselves. Obviously, you got to be able to connect them in. I'm sure with any type of major or minor retrofitting, you could bypass that if needed, but it just allows for the availability to be able to have the quick connect buckles there to be able to quickly assemble and put on and take off whenever needed. So this specific setup, I plan on using as kind of like a EDC quick access chest rig. I want it to run in parallel with my Faro Concepts Slickster plate carrier, kind of have like a hypothetical truck, plate carrier system, or just like out in whether it be in a cityscape or anywhere local, and if there was ever a necessary reason where I needed to access any type of personal protection down the line, that is what I would use it for. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Of course, like usual, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of today's tactical review video, let me know what you think of the tactical review segment in entirety. As you can tell, as of the start of 2024, I have been kind of pitching out some different segments, stuff that isn't really low budget loadout specific, more along the Gucci lines, more along just more specific reviews of specific components or specific tactical gear across the board. The low budget loadout might come back for a couple other features down the line in the foreseeable future, so it's not completely fizzled out entirety. Plus, of course, there will be low budget loadout recaps or updates, just kind of seeing the progress of some of these low budget loadouts that I have built and see how they've progressed throughout the months and or years. But with all the rambling out of the way, of course, I would like to touch on the same stuff that I touch on at the end of every video. I do have a Patreon. Feel free to take a look. It's down in the description down below. If you'd like to support the Tactical Newbie channel, feel free to do so on the Patreon. Any little bit helps across the board. So if you'd like to, of course, support the channel and hopefully watch it grow, and maybe down the line, maybe feature some more specific or different videos or content down the line, that will be much appreciated if you do so through the Patreon. Aside from that, I do have a Twitter/X. I do jump in and out of that fairly infrequently. I check it here and there for news and everything like that. If you want to reach out to me and maybe have any questions, concerns, or maybe just want to say hi, I will be there on Twitter/X, so feel free to do so. Like I said, check out the page, follow me, do whatever you do on Twitter/X. But aside from that, it's pretty much the same stuff as usual. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you guys next week.